guys, it's Dr. MK7 here. Sorry, let me just close everything. Say hi to my cat. So this is my cat, Peaches. So I'm pretty much going to give you guys a walkthrough. I know this has been long overdue, but I want to give you guys a walkthrough of pretty much how I do my YouTube videos. So this is pretty much for my review series. Now, so the first and foremost thing that I'm going to do is that I'm going to make sure that this video is as short as possible. So we'll keep this under 10 minutes. So I think, let me time myself. This is 8:45 at the time of this recording. So I should at least take 10 minutes, so 8:50 latest, at least at 9 p.m. So let's make it 10 to 15 minutes because we know how I like to talk a lot. So suppose I want to make a video. So the first and foremost thing is I have to first design the PowerPoint. Now here is my folder. So if you ever actually get a hold of my PC, or you ever steal my PC for some reason, then this would be the folder to actually steal and to actually copy. So this pretty much has all the different folders of the different content that I plan on releasing on my channel from the first year. As you can see, behavioral science, biochemistry, anatomy, microbiology, so on and so forth. So suppose I want to release a video on internal medicine. Okay, of course you shall see here the list of videos that I've done and that I have already released on the channel, so kindly ignore that. So suppose I want to release a channel, or rather a video, sorry. I want to release a video. So let's say I'll go to new lectures here. So I have some PowerPoints here that I haven't yet done on the channel. So suppose I want to do, let's see what's going to be interesting. I first think about what's going to be interesting for my viewers, and let's see if we want to talk about asthma. Okay, want to talk about asthma. So the first and foremost thing is I first have to design the PowerPoint. I have to create the PowerPoint using the information. So the first and foremost thing is the cover page that I make. So I ensure that I have a very captivating background. I like to use cartoon drawings. So suppose I'm getting this cartoon drawing of a lung to tell you that you were talking about lung diseases and we're talking about asthma. So first, you can get these images from Google pretty much. Let me just show you how I do that. So ignore this is from my channel. So let's open a new tab here. So suppose I want a picture of a lung, so I'll say lung picture, okay, or cartoon picture, lung cartoon picture. So we can actually do this from scratch. Let me try and open up a PowerPoint. I'm just trying to open up PowerPoint here so that we can do this from scratch, so that I can give you a walkthrough of how I do my videos. So let's say here we have a look at the different lung pictures that we have here. Sorry, my internet is very slow today, I don't know why. Okay, so let's say we're doing this one on smoking. Yeah, this looks rather captivating. Ensure that at least the size of the image here at the bottom is quite huge. Otherwise, if you enlarge it on your PowerPoint presentation, it's pretty much going to be very distorted. So we right click on that, then we go here and say copy image. You can either put it in Paint, you can paste it in Paint. Let's say I've already opened Paint here, you can paste it in Paint, so you can just maximize that. I don't know why my PC is extremely slow today. So hold Control on your keyboard and V, so you will have that there as your image. Then you click here and say crop, so that you just have this image here, so that you can just simply select everything and copy with Control A and Control C. And of course, coming back to my presentation, suppose now I want to create a new presentation and make it as captivating as they are. So I can pretty much delete this item here. I don't know why this is acting up. I can pretty much delete this text box here. We delete also this. I have to do this very quickly, and then I'll paste the image here. So this will be my central image. I can actually play around with this image. I can place it over here, I can place it over here, wherever I want to place it. So I want to place it at the side here. Okay, suppose I want to make a presentation that's going to be talking about lung cancer. Of course, I need my channel logo, so I can just simply copy that from here, my company name there, and I'll simply just copy that here, and then I'll place it here. Then of course you can add a text box to that. So we come here and say insert, Then we are going to be inserting this text box. I think this is going to be longer than 10 minutes anyways. So let's say we're talking about lung cancer. So we talk about lung cancer. And I love to use a specific font, Arial, rounded. It actually turns out to be very, very good. So let me just highlight this. And we put this as Arial. And we talk about lung cancer there. Then of course you come to shape format here. The shape fill, and the color I love to use is that. We can actually reduce the size of that. We can increase the font in that. I think this is a bit small, so we have to increase that. So we increase this. And of course, remember, as I am designing this is pretty much going to be my thumbnail. So I have to make it as good as possible. Of course, then you can just simply copy this text bar and paste it there by selecting it, Control C, Control V. And of course, add my name there, Dr. Moses Kazevu over there. Then okay, so this is pretty much my cover page. I can change this and make this red. So this will be pretty much my cover page. Then let's make the text white over here. Let's make the text white. Okay, so this is my cover page, as simple as that. And of course you can even add the MK's review series at the bottom there. Let me just copy it here so that I don't waste much of your time, because I didn't even add it to that. So it's as basic as that. And then of course, after I design this, then I go to my ending, the ending of this, okay, section and a heading, where I add the same image over there. I will copy and paste this image over here. Of course, I can just say send to the back. Okay, so that this comes in front, where I can even copy the same text box here, or let me just copy this yellow one here, copy this one here so that I place it here and say thank you over there. So we can say thank you, and I can add a quote at the bottom talking about life or whatever I want to talk about. And of course, delete this here. We also delete this over here. So that's pretty much we add a thank you here. Can move this here so that it's in the center. My OCD won't allow me to keep it on the edge. And of course I copy this and we'll place it over there so that we can edit this and put a quote and say you live every day. Live, not liver, live every day. Okay, so that's pretty much going to be our end page. And then of course do not forget our logo, the company logo. So we copy this, we can paste it there at the bottom there. So we have this two pages, our beginning page, which is obviously also going to be our thumbnail, and of course our end page. And then of course now we can add the content to the slides. But then now I'll show you a trick that's going to be editing all the slides in one. So you just simply go here to slide view, actually new view here, then you go to your slide master. So you go here to slide master. So this is just going to be controlling all the slides on your screen. So you can change the style for this, for the slides here, to your Arial. So I like to use Arial rounded. Then also for this, I can just simply use plain Arial font like that, and then I can even increase the size here. And then I can also add a text box here for my review series, MK review series. If I want this to appear on every slide, I can keep this logo here, but I don't want this logo to appear. I want this specific text box, this one here that says MK's medical review series. So I'll go to another PowerPoint that I actually have it there. So I'll pretty much copy this here from this, and then I'll paste it over here. Okay, so I've pasted it over there. So when I close this, go to slide master, then I close the master, then obviously every slide that I make is going to be having the font there and this font there. And of course, pretty much everything will have this MK medical review series at the bottom. You can add many different tags. If it's internal medicine, you add internal medicine at the top there. If it's obstetrics, you add obstetrics. Pretty much as easy as that. So I've pretty much designed my PowerPoint. Of course, this will have details of lung cancer like that. Usually I like to start with a warm-up question. Whether it's maybe a single best answer. Then I go in my question bank. I'm not going to show you my question bank, obviously, for obvious reasons. Then I copy the questions, I paste it there, and then of course I add the details of lung cancer there. And then I perform a lot of research, read up on a lot of literature, summarize it, and add it in the PowerPoint slide. Then of course I finish the PowerPoint slide. Then after that is done, I will obviously save this because I'm going to use this for lung cancer. I don't think I have a lecture on lung cancer, so we will save this over there. I know I'm running out of time, so lung cancer over here. So we have lung cancer over there. Okay, So we save this over there. Suppose now I'll get back to the PowerPoint presentation that I have already made, which is pretty much the one on asthma. So we get back to this one on asthma. Okay, so this is already made. It has already been made. I haven't yet presented this on my YouTube channel, so you will be surprised at this. How come this isn't on the channel? I haven't yet presented it. Then of course, when I want to present now, I'll open up my screen recording tool, and in this case I use Wondershare. So pretty much I'll be going to Wondershare. This is already recording my screen, so I do not want to interrupt that because I'm already screen recording this here. So if I open my recorder there, I'm already recording this. I can even pretty much tell that I've been doing this for 10 minutes. Okay, so I pretty much come here to record and then select screen recording, and then of course it'll give me an option to start that. Then of course it'll be recording the screen. Of course, once I do this, I should ensure that I am on this page and pretty much start now giving you the lecture. I'm like, hello, welcome to MK's medical review series, blah blah blah, and all that, and pretty much talk you through the entire PowerPoint presentation. Then after I'm done with the entire PowerPoint, let's say I cruise through this whole thing, of course you're going to enjoy this lecture. I come to the end and I'll press F10, and depending on whatever key you have assigned to stop the recording, and of course I'll stop the recording, and the recording is going to render in this software. It's going to show up on this dashboard over there, and then I can pretty much add different styles. So I've already rendered my YouTube intro, so this is pretty much my YouTube intro for all my videos. Let me just play it. If I can play it over here, I hope it plays, and I hope you can hear the sound. Okay, so this I'll reduce the sound here because I can hear it too. So this is my YouTube intro. Okay, great. So I'll pretty much import this YouTube intro into let's say I hold this. I'll pretty much import the YouTube intro. I don't know why it's refusing to select. Okay, let's do this. Let's minimize this here so we can actually drag and drop. I don't know why it's refusing to drag and drop, but anyways, you're supposed to just simply drag and drop. You can even click on this and pretty much import videos into this. I don't know why it's refusing to import videos into this. It must be because I am using the software. Anyways, great, that's opened up. So I'll import this opening of my YouTube channel into this. So click open on that. I hope it doesn't disturb my recording. Please don't disturb my recording. Okay, the recording is still going on, so I will put that there because it's the beginning of my channel. Over there I'll add it to the timeline and add all the video that I've actually rendered and recorded. It will come automatically in this, so I can pretty much drag this and put it to the timeline here. So once I put this at the timeline here, then I'll edit whatever is going to be happening here. So we'll keep this at 30 frames per second. So we just simply click yes over there, and of course the video is going to be here. Okay, I can add different transitions to this video. Let's say if I want to add what transition I want to add. This is supposed to change. I don't know why. Yeah, it's glitching. It's really glitching. I think I've opened way too many programs. Let's close some of these things. They may actually slow my PC down. So I'll import this, and then there are different transitions that I can actually add. We have a spherical transition over there, which may look cool, so we can add this spherical transition over here. I don't know why this is extremely slow. Maybe it's because I'm using, okay, I've added the transition here. It's at the end here. So if we play this and you look at the review here, that's not going to show very well. I want it to be at the beginning of the video. Oh yeah, so it's at the beginning of the video. So let's just go here to the beginning of the video. Then we'll see how the transition actually looks like. You can see, but then of course that's very difficult for you to actually pick out because the video itself here has transitions on its own. Then of course the other video will be there, and once you have done that, then you can pretty much render the software. You're going to go to export here, and of course everything will be exported, and I'll have a video as one video, as a complete video. Then what do I do after I have the video? Suppose let's go to this hospital survival guide trailer that I made. Okay, so let me just open this. I don't know if you've seen this trailer for my next video. So there's this hospital survival guide trailer. Okay, so I'm going to pause the video and pause the music because it has a copyright claim, so I don't want to upload that on my channel. So I pause the music, and there is some music playing in the background, but you won't be able to hear it. So this is pretty much for my trailer. Suppose I have the video now, and this is when now I have to go to my YouTube channel. So I'm pretty much going to open up a browser. I like to use Microsoft's Edge, and I'll go to my channel. Of course, this is my YouTube channel, and I'm pretty much going to be hiding how much I'm making and on my YouTube segments, because I don't want you to have a look at that. So pretty much this is how my past video performed in the past 2 days. Over there I can check out my most watched videos. I can check out my comments over there, and whatever it is, my most subscribers over there. Anyways, so I have to go to this bar here that says upload, where now I have to pretty much drag and drop the video here and enter in the details. And that's pretty much the work and the effort that goes behind making a YouTube video. So now one last thing is the thumbnail. Remember that we had created the thumbnail, so pretty much we want to use this and make a custom thumbnail, because this is not just going to pop up as a thumbnail on YouTube. So I'll pretty much go back to my presentation mode. Okay, I want to hide this toolbar so that it doesn't show. So this is a presentation mode. So I'm going to take a screenshot of this. So depending on whatever laptop you're using, of course there is an option where it says print screen, PRT screen. Make sure you click on that. So it means it has taken a screenshot of your screen. Then you go back to your paint, and pretty much when you go back to paint, you paste that, and then of course you click on crop, and then of course that will be the only thing. Then you pretty much save this, and this will be your thumbnail that you're going to be using. So we're going to save this as asthma thumbnail. Okay, we save this as asthma thumbnail, and once that is saved as asthma thumbnail, then it's going to show up there, and then of course it's going to be a picture, and this is what you're going to be using as your thumbnail. And that's what I do for my channel. I really hope that this helped you have some insight of how I do my YouTube videos. If you did and you want more of these walkthroughs, please let me know in the comment section below. Drop a like, drop a comment, also subscribe to the channel if you haven't. My name is Dr. Moses Kazevu. Until next time, bye bye.